Hello, and welcome to another Rang Rouge unit of the week. And today we're taking a look at the Crocodile, available to the 15th Scots Guards Armoured Divisions, as well as the Commando Brigade. So for the upcoming Normandy campaign, the British needed a, literal fire support vehicle to help deal with attacking enemy bunkers. And so they got a Churchill Mark 7 tank and put a flamethrower inside of it, connected by a hose to an outside trailer, which was all armoured. Now the funny thing is they actually managed to put the flamethrower in the whole gunner position instead of replacing the main gun and putting it, which most other tanks at the time, most flamethrower tanks at the time, operated. So it still maintained its main cannon, which was a pretty big deal, as it could still fight other tanks and armoured vehicles just as effectively as a regular tank. In service, it should be a rather useful vehicle, as due to its heavy armour, it could slowly make its way up right in the front of an enemy bunker without fear of really getting knocked out, and then literally fire a ray with its flamethrower. And usually they didn't have to fire, a lot, just one or two bursts, and the German guys inside the bunker would usually surrender because, being burned to death is a pretty terrible way to go. Now, I find rather surprising when researching this vehicle is that the flamethrower projector was considered secret technology, or how they set it up inside of the Churchill. And so if the vehicle had to be abandoned, it was priority to try and destroy the vehicle so the Germans didn't get their hands on this flamethrower technology. In game, the Crocodile is a 180 point support vehicle, tank, available to the 15th Scots Guards Armoured and Commando Brigade, anywhere from B to C phase, and it has 3 weapons. So for the weapon loadout, you've got one 75mm cannon, which is your standard 75mm for British or American decks. It's pretty alright, it's a nice gun. Then you got a machine gun with 9,450 rounds of ammunition. You're not going to have to worry about running out of machine gun ammo with this vehicle. And then you got the flamethrower with 100 rounds of flamethrower ammunition. So you are very well kept ammunition wise all around, and the weapon loadout is pretty damn decent. Pop it down to the miscellaneous stats. It's got 15 frontal armor, 10 at the side, 7 at the back, and it is an enclosed vehicle. Very bad stealth, a speed of 15 kilometers off-road and 48 on the road, and very low optics capability. In battle, the Crocodile is pretty awesome, and it has a rather big bite, pun intended. With the flamethrower, if you're getting close, it's a flamethrower, it will kill everything. But apart from that, it's a regular Churchill Mark 7, and that's what makes it such a good vehicle, because even though the flamethrower is cool and is useful when it can be used, they're not and shouldn't really be using it that much, because first off, it's a rather slow vehicle, and getting to the front line, where you could flamethrower enemy infantry, will take you a long time. And also, you really don't want to be on the front line, because this is really meant to be a, the Churchill Mark 7 in case, a tanky unit. It's supposed to choke up shots and kind of draw fire array. It's just meant to be a big bloody rock, and for the Germans to be like, oh shite, it's something that we can't penetrate with our Pak 40 guns. So by getting in close, so you can use the napalm launcher, flamethrower, kind of negates that whole purpose. And also, it's an actual tank, a fully functional tank in the support tab. And for 15th Scots and Commando Brigade, that is huge, as you don't have that many tank slots to really be working with. So this is a must-have, as it's, you have a lot of support slots in both of those decks, so being able to use one of those to get a proper tank is pretty bloody good. For Guards Armor, this is a bit so-so, as you don't really need it, as you should really be spamming Fireflies and Achilles. That's kind of like the whole point of Guards Armor Division. But if you find a more infantry focused, less tank focused Axis Division, the Crocodile can still be a worthwhile pick. It's a really good tank. This is absolutely fantastic, and it's just funny how it's in the support tab. It makes sense, of course, but I think the best analogy is like if you go to a tobacco dispensary and they sell tobacco bongs. Yeah, you can smoke tobacco through a bong, but I think we all know what you're really using it for. And, well, I'm leaving it off at that. This has been another Rang Rouge unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.